To add fixtures into our model, we'll need to assign each channel its position and orientation as they relate to the origin of the model. This is done in the Patch tab. For best results, try to provide the most accurate data possible. Let's start by patching some conventional fixtures. So let's go ahead and pop in a patch. And let's patch 11 through 15 at address 11. So we'll just patch those 1 to 1. And now just go ahead and grab fixture 11 only. And I'm going to go into my augmented section of patch down here. And we see we've got a couple of headers here, the first of which is position and orientation. So anytime we patch a fixture in Augmented, we're going to put that fixture into the model. Now we haven't yet defined where in space that fixture is, so all of our positional data defaults to 0. So we have X, Y, and Z for position, and then we also have rotation. And we'll take a look at both of those. So for channel 11, let's go ahead and set our Z, that's going to be our height, to 10.5 feet. So 10 foot 6 inches, 10.6. And now we can see that in our model space. If we wanted to rotate this fixture upstage 45 degrees, we could touch on our X degrees on the bottom here, type in 45, and now that fixture has rotated 45 degrees upstage. We don't have to do these one at a time, we can also do them as a group. So let's go ahead and select 12 through 15. Let's put their Y dimension at -5 feet, so 5 feet downstage of our origin. And we're going to put the Z, so their height, at 10 feet. So right now it looks like there's only one fixture there, and that's because they still all have the same X-axis dimension. So let's go ahead and spread those out. If we press next to channel 12, we're going to set an X dimension of -5 feet. Next, we're going to make this one be -2 foot 6 inches. We'll make 14 be +2 foot 6 inches. And 15 is going to be +5 feet. There we go, those are all spread out now. We can also quickly assign a range of dimensions across fixtures. So to do this, let's go ahead and select all 5. So we'll say 11 through 15. We're going to tap our position box over here on the right of our CIA. And let's say this time we want them all to be between -10 and 10 feet, so 10 feet on either side of center. So to do that, we would say -10 through. Now notice on your command line that it's filling in with some asterisks. That's assuming that we're not making any changes to the Y and Z numbers. So it's always going to go in the order X, Y, Z. So our -10 is our X. We're not doing anything with the Y and Z right now. And now we'll type in 10 for +10 on the other side and press enter. And on your command line, you can see again that the Y and Z have been filled in automatically for us. So this spread the X dimension only of those fixtures across those dimensions. Now channel 11 still has its original Y and Z dimension that we gave it. So let's go ahead and bring that in line with everything else. So we still have everything selected here, and that's fine. So we'll make the Y be -5, and we'll make the Z be 10 feet. And just to make it all look even for our example here, we'll rotate that one back to 0 as well. We can also spread fixtures across different points in space. So for example, with all these fixtures still selected, if we say position -5, so that's our X, // we're going to leave the Y alone for now, 7, so that's our Z, through 5 // 10. This is going to spread those fixtures between -5 and 5 on the X-axis and 7 feet and 10 feet on the Z-axis. So we're not only spreading them across the pipe, but we're giving them different heights as well. We can also do position offsets. So if I wanted to add 2 feet to all 5 of these fixtures, I've still got them all selected. So I could say position // because I only want to affect the Z parameter, not the X and Y, +2, enter, is going to make them all go 2 feet higher. So we're just adding to the existing dimension that was already there. In order to bring those down 2 feet, I'll have to use this syntax. So we'll say position // to get back over to our Z, ±2. And the reason I have to use the plus before the minus is to indicate that it is an offset. If I just said -2 here, it would put everything at -2 feet instead of subtracting 2 feet. Go ahead and press enter and lower those down back to where they were 2 feet lower.